assistant professor of management and leadership at St. FX University here in Antigonish. And I'm also a doctoral student in management at St. Mary's University. And it was really in that second capacity that I came to be involved with the Community Sector Council.
Okay.
One of my professors at St. Mary's, Catherine Laughlin, had just embarked on a project with the Sector Council, and I had just started the program, and she and I were speaking one day, and I had a little bit of experience in community development work through some prior work that I did, and the opportunity came up to work and to make this part of my research, and so that's where it all started. And what we're doing is we're looking at leadership and leadership toward leadership development, I suppose I should say, in the nonprofit sector. So we're speaking with executive directors, with people to whom executive directors report. So that would be board members typically, and then also people who work with, operational staff, for example, within a variety of organizations. And we're speaking with, so a bunch of people within one organization and then a bunch of organizations.
Okay.
And the idea is to get a sense of commonalities in terms of things that leaders do particularly well, maybe things that we need more of. And from an academic standpoint, I'm trying to relate this to things about transformational leadership. But from a practical standpoint, hopefully this will inform the work of the sector in terms of developmental opportunities, networking opportunities, all that sort of thing. So it's been a really fun project. It's been pretty inspirational, to be honest with you. There's a lot of people who are at the leadership level who are due to retire within the next decade, say, and maybe even in a shorter time frame than that. So there's going to be a need for leadership renewal. And a lot of the people who will be coming in, if they're coming in from a younger generation, have a different value set. And so how do you convey the value of what the organization does in a way that is resonant with them? Is because of the resource constraints that we already talked about. And because people typically get into this work not because they're going to get rich doing it, but because they really care. It's stressful. It's stressful, and leadership anyway can be a lonely journey. There is maybe a need for not just training, which I know is something that the Sector Council can provide, but networking, the ability to talk with one another and say, while there are some differences in the work that we do and differences in the context that we work in, that we do have some common challenges and that sort of thing, and I think just knowing that your problem is a little bit like my problem doesn't make my problem any smaller, but it might make it seem a little bit smaller. I hope that this will identify some things, whether they're novel or not, I can't say, but it might reinforce some of the training initiatives that are underway, or maybe identify some new ones, and then underscore if there are people who, for example, are aware of the networking work that the Sector Council does, but for a variety of reasons, including perhaps that they think that they're too busy to do these things, that maybe it'll, as I say, inform the training initiatives, or remind people that they should take them in.